Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we are going to be discussing celebrity beauty brands. I just recently did a video, well not so recently because I did take some time off, but one of my more recent videos is one of me discussing celebrity and influencer beauty brands. I'll link that in the cards up above if you're interested, you can check it out. But since I posted that video, there have been 2 new announcements of celebrity beauty brands and I kind of wanted to discuss them. I find that I don't have a lot of patience for celebrity beauty brands. I don't know what it is specifically, but I don't really like them. And I find when they are being launched, I often don't give them the benefit of the doubt, and I kind of almost always think that it's just a money grab. And I kind of wanted to discuss that concept and why I always feel like that, because I know I'm not alone. I know a lot of people that really are invested in the beauty community really don't like celebrity beauty brands. And it's kind of interesting. So I wanted to discuss why I think that is. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into chatting about it. This is kind of going to be more of a laid back video. I just kind of saw these brands and some feelings arose and I was like, why don't we just talk about this? Because I feel like people do discuss it, but I don't know. I just wanted to put my own take on things and why I personally think so many people don't really like celebrity beauty brands, and why I think a lot of them are actually gonna be not a thing for very long. I don't think that a lot of them will last long. There are a select few, obviously, that are killing the game right now, but for the most part, I don't think that celebrity beauty brands will be a thing for very long, and I think it's just a phase. So the 2 beauty brands that I saw recently that are being launched soon are from Jennifer Aniston and Ariana Grande. So Ariana Grande, first of all, love her. I love her so much, so I really hope that I'm wrong in assuming that her beauty brand is going to be mediocre. I hope it's fantastic. I really, really do. I thought the same thing about Selena Gomez's brand, and it turns out that I really like Rare Beauty, so I hope I'm wrong about Ariana because I love her so much. So she is launching r.e.m Beauty, and we can all assume what her favorite song of hers is. Also, I'm just like reading. I made a lot of notes because I wanted to be able to get my thoughts organized because I have a lot of them. So if I'm looking down, I'm just reading off my phone. So Ariana Grande's r.e.m Beauty will be launching with eyeliners, mascara, under eye brighteners, and lip products. So more of like the traditional cosmetics for the face, but it also has skincare and body care and hair extensions, which I think is actually interesting and quite unusual for a brand to start off so broad. For example, if we're like comparing it to a very successful beauty brand such as Fenty, she started off with the foundations and she launched highlighters, the gloss bomb, a blotting powder, and I think that's it. There might have been like a couple more products, but for the most part, her first launch was really foundation based. And then she's kind of grown this makeup brand to what it is today with multiple foundation formulas, concealer formulas, tons of stuff, and she's really built it up. And as she's built up Fenty Beauty, she's also launched Fenty Skin, and I believe Fenty Hair is now coming. So I think that it's interesting that Ariana Grande kind of took a different route and is launching all of these different subcategories at once. And I'm interested to see how that's going to do sales-wise. I'm wondering how it's going to perform. I'm sure it's going to perform great because honestly, she's got so many fans that just absolutely love her. I'm interested though how it's going to be received by the beauty community in general when it does launch because it's so broad. I'm wondering if that was a good move or if keeping things narrow and then expanding is a better move. Let me know what you guys think about that because I am very interested to see how that will all go down. Because if I'm looking at it from just like a regular consumer, not even like a beauty YouTuber, just like someone who loves makeup and likes to purchase makeup from new brands, I think I would personally get overwhelmed by so many products from a new brand being not shoved in my face, but being launched all at once. So if I'm going on the website like, oh, let's try r.e.m Beauty, I would be a little bit overwhelmed. I would probably just stick to the makeup products because that's what I personally like. But first of all, I think it's smart that she's doing hair extensions because she's known for her iconic ponytail and for her funky hairstyles that are almost always extensions. So I think that's genius. I would definitely buy hair extensions from Ariana Grande. Yeah, I just think I would go to the website and be a little bit overwhelmed if there's too much to try all at once. I think from a YouTuber standpoint, I wouldn't be overwhelmed and I would just probably purchase one of everything so that I can try it and make a whole big video. But from a consumer standpoint, which is like where most of her fans are, I'm assuming, yeah, I'd be a bit overwhelmed. So I'm interested to see how that's going to go over. And then we also have Jennifer Aniston. She is launching lolavie. I think that's how you say it. So she's actually going more of the lifestyle route. She's going with lotions, deodorants, soaps, candles, nails. I'm I'm sure she will probably have some like natural makeup in there as well. But if you think Jennifer Aniston, you don't think like makeup icon. Like when I think of Rihanna, I think makeup icon. Like when I used to go on Pinterest for inspiration and I would like search glam makeup looks, Rihanna would always be someone that popped up. For years, people were asking what highlight she wore, and I think it ended up being Trophy Wife. I think of Rihanna as like a makeup icon. Another one that comes to mind is Alexa Demi. But when you think about Jennifer Aniston, especially for what she's known for, like all of her roles, none are really super glam. I guess Rachel Green, she's more of a diva though. It's not super like glam makeup, especially not, you know, as the seasons progress. When I think of Jennifer Aniston, I think more of a lifestyle route would be more appropriate and what fans of her would be looking for. But I think it's also pretty broad. I'm surprised she didn't start with just skincare. Like for example, JLo Beauty, she started with just the glowy skincare to get the JLo glow. And again, I think it's interesting because she's doing candles, she's doing deodorants, she's doing soaps, she's doing lotions and nails, and it's a lot at once. I guess my whole point of this is the two beauty brands that have been announced recently are a lot broader, and I'm wondering if this is a trend. I'm wondering if celebrity beauty brands are going to start going in this direction instead of starting with a really specific niche, if they're just gonna, you know, go all out and just do one big launch. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Also, with this kind of technique, it doesn't make me concerned, but like, I guess kind of. Like the one concern I would have about launching so many products at once is how long did it take you to formulate? Hair extensions, that's kind of one thing because it's like not as much formulation based. How do I know that Jennifer Aniston's candles are going to be really great and they're going to burn really nicely? Actually, that's not really a good example either. How do I know that Jennifer Aniston's nail polish isn't going to chip? How do I know that her deodorant is gonna keep me, you know, BO free all day? How do I know that her lotions are really gonna moisturize and hydrate my skin if it's just all being pumped out at once? You know, with JLo, she kind of took the route of, I've spent years developing these specific products. And do I believe that? Honestly, not really. But it was a good marketing tactic because people are really going to buy into that and be like, oh, this is how she gets her JLo glow because she's been using this for years, and trying to, you know, replicate products that she's used for years that have really worked for her. Whereas with Jennifer Aniston and Ariana Grande's, it almost feels like less time and thought has been put into the products, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. That's just a concern that I would have. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily true, but that's just kind of an impression that I get from, you know, these huge launches in multiple categories. So next up, when I saw these brands being announced on Trend Mood, I was initially like, ugh, again, like super annoyed, like just very over it already. And I don't feel this way about every single celebrity beauty brand. I think Fenty and Rare Beauty, though that's not a lot, those are two beauty brands that I just really enjoy and really love and want to try from. So it kind of led me to think, why do certain celebrity beauty brands annoy me so much and others I am all for and all in? So it got me thinking about that, and I think this is the main reason. So I'm going to mostly refer to brands such as Fenty Beauty, Rare Beauty, and Flower Beauty. I really like Flower as well. So I think those are going to be the ones that I refer to the most. I'm not even more so referring to influencer brands at this point, because I think influencer brands are in a different realm, because it starts out oftentimes with beauty creators that do know the beauty industry quite well as it is. So it feels less of a cash grab. Whereas you have celebrities that have makeup artists do their makeup for them and don't really seem interested in the whole thing. It kind of feels like a money grab at that point. So I'm more so referring to big celebrities instead of bigger influencers, if that makes sense. So brands such as Fenty Beauty, Rare Beauty, and Flower Beauty, they all have really solid lineups. And of course, that wasn't always the case. They kind of built that up as time progresses. So I think that their founding celebrity has put a lot of time and effort into their lineup, into their beauty brands. I think that is why these brands annoy me less. Actually, don't annoy me at all. Fenty and Rare, I'm really excited to see what they launch. So yeah, these brands don't annoy me at all. But then you have some other ones, and I'll discuss the ones that do kind of annoy me. I feel like brands such as Fenty and Rare, the ones that don't annoy me, are continuously working to not perfect their formulas, but a lot of thought is going into them. They're continuously following trends, being on trend, launching new, innovative, interesting products. They are always launching new products. Not always, but like frequently enough to the point where I don't forget about them. Let's just say that. Rihanna, for example, has completely put her music on the back burner, which which I would love to hear some new music from Rihanna, but Fenty Beauty is taking up so much of her time. And I think she recently just became a billionaire because of it. If anyone's gonna become a billionaire off their cosmetic line, I'm glad it's her. I mean, I guess Kim Kardashian too, but like, I would rather Rihanna because anyway, that's a different discussion. But yeah, I think it's well deserved. Some of her products aren't my cup of tea, I'll be honest. There are some products I didn't love from her. I didn't love the Kilowatt highlighters. I thought they were a little bit overhyped. So many people love them. So many people love her foundation. I really did enjoy it at the time. I've just found formulas that I like better, but it doesn't make it a bad product just because some of her products aren't for me. You can tell that a lot of thought went into them. She first launched her Pro Filter foundation, which is super matte and super long wearing, and she has really oily skin, so that makes sense. It just all made sense for who Rihanna is as a person. And another brand that I want to mention that I do get kind of annoyed with lately is About Face. And I think it's maybe also because it's like less hyped up and there's less interest from me personally in the brand. I don't really have any desire to try them or anything. And they are still a newer brand, so they could, you know, change this over time. But for example, I don't hear anything about them. It was their first initial launch, and have they even launched anything since then? I know they've launched their Day Tripper collection back in April, but it was the same products and the same formula, just different colors. Did a lot of thought really go into that? It doesn't seem like it to me anyway. Like, I know Halsey's brand is newer and she has been pregnant, so I will kind of give her the benefit of the doubt, but that one kind of annoys me because I'm like, you had this initial launch and then just kind of like left it, you know, like you're like, here's my makeup, enjoy. I'm gonna go do nothing with it now, you know? I don't know. Another one is Florence by Mills. There's not a ton launched, and again, it could be because I'm not their target demographic, but their eyeshadow palettes have been the ugliest things ever. Like, I really don't like them. And it just seems like there's not much thought going into them. Her eyeshadow palette, it's like, you be you. It's like, yeah, that's not really a concept, you know? I mean, I guess it kind of is, but it's not really a strong concept. It's not really creative. It just doesn't feel like a lot of thought goes into it. Kylie Cosmetics, for example, doesn't annoy me as much, I think because she was one of the first celebrities to do a celebrity makeup brand. For me, it kind of seemed like less she was hopping on the bandwagon and more she really was interested in cosmetics and wanted to bring out a line and express her creativity that way. So I get less annoyed with her brand because she was one of the first to do it, I guess. I also might be a little biased, I'll be honest, because I have worked with them in the past. So my opinion might be a little bit biased, and maybe that's why I don't get annoyed with them. I think her concepts are creative. They're not always for me personally. I don't know. I think she's done a pretty solid job, and she continuously is launching things. That's the thing. Do I wish she like would stop launching lip kits and would launch like, I don't know, like glitter eyeshadow toppers? Sure. But she's still, you know, continuously trying to better her company, and you know, like they recently did all those reformulations. I haven't tried them yet, but I do kind of want to. Let me know if you'd be interested in me trying out new formulas from Kylie. It seems like less of a cash grab and more of an ongoing project that she really enjoys doing. Does that make sense? Like, am I even making sense here? Ooh, this one really bothers me. This is like the prime example, and it makes me sad because I do kind of like her. Kesha Rose Beauty. It launched in late 2019 and we are now into later 2021. It's almost been 2 years and she's launched 4 products. So that's the perfect example. There was initial launch and then nothing, just like radio silence. She was like, here you go. I'll take your money. Here's my product. And then like, see ya. See you never. And all of these celebrity beauty brands create this undeserving hype because of the celebrity that is the face of these brands or that's behind them. But it seems like a lot of them are like a one-time launch and one-time project. I'm gonna work on this for a year and then put it out and that's gonna be it. And I just don't think that that's a brand that I wanna buy from, because I really enjoy almost developing like this kind of relationship with a brand, if you will, where I'm really looking forward to trying their stuff. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I'm looking forward to seeing their concepts and trying their new formulas and all that kind of stuff. That comes with just being a beauty lover, and I guess it's just so not aligned with the kind of money grab mentality that a lot of these celebrities have, I feel. Like, you guys are telling me that every single celebrity that's launched a makeup or beauty brand has been actually interested in their market that they're selling to? Like, there's no way. I would much rather purchase something from a brand that is continuing to evolve evolve and take feedback and listen to consumers and put out products that consumers actually want to see. I had no desire to see a Kesha eyeshadow palette. Were there products that I could see from Kesha? If she had a makeup brand, yes. Like I think, for example, I think some liquid glitters would be super cool. That's where I'm kind of getting with this, is I want to see the celebrity represented in their brand. Like the J.Lo glow thing. That makes sense to me. Did I like it? No, because looking at the ingredients and like reviews and stuff, I don't think that it's really something that she did spend a lot of time on. That's just my personal opinion. I don't actually know, but I think it was a good concept because you can see the celebrity through their makeup brand. You can see the personalized touches that they did. And that's why, for example, I was so skeptical about Rare Beauty at first, because I didn't really see Selena Gomez in it. But I think that she did a really good job with her first initial launch, with launching so many foundation shades and liquid blushes and liquid highlighters and just having a really solid formula. After that initial launch, I didn't need to see her personality shining through as much. So I think that's what happened there. But initially I was really annoyed with the Rare Beauty Selena Gomez thing. I was like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna try that. And here I am wanting to try like everything. I love the cream blushes from them. They're so beautiful. Not the creams, the liquids I've tried. And I really enjoy them. But that's more of a formula thing, not because I love Selena Gomez and I see her personality and lovely spirit shining through her brand. So I'm hoping that with r.e.m Beauty from Ariana Grande, that we really see her sassy personality shining through. And that's why I think the hair extensions was like a really good idea. So I really hope that for r.e.m Beauty, I do see her in it, because I do love her. And I really just hope that it's not like a Kesha or a Lady Gaga thing. Oh, that's another one. Because you don't see Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's so out there and so innovative and so creative and like a creative genius. And you don't see that shining through in her makeup products. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I know this is kind of like a negative ranty video. I think I might be too invested in the beauty community. Like if I don't like their brands, I don't have to purchase from them. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm just looking too far into this, but it just has become such a trend for celebrities to launch beauty brands that I'm just kind of, you know, getting a bit overwhelmed and annoyed by it. Like at this point, we gotta be at like 20 of them. And out of all of them, I can think of maybe 5 that I actually like and maybe 3 that I actually would consider actively purchasing from. So that's kind of where my head's at with the whole celebrity beauty brand thing. I would be really interested to know your thoughts. So yeah, I would really be interested to know first of all, what are your favorite celebrity beauty brands and why? Do you buy celebrity beauty brands because you like the celebrity? That's a big question for me, because personally, I don't. Just because I really like Ariana Grande, if her products are not speaking to me and kind of looking shitty, I will not purchase. I think Halsey is fantastic. And not that her products look shitty, that's not what I'm trying to say, but they just don't speak to me on a level that certain other beauty brands do. So I choose other beauty brands over Halsey's, even though I do really enjoy her music and I think she is great as a person. Do you purchase celebrity beauty brands for the celebrity, or do you more so focus on the products and don't care about the name that's behind it? I'd be really interested to know. Another question I have is, who do you think is next to launch a celebrity beauty brand? I don't know, because I really don't think that we are done with the celebrity beauty brand trend. Okay, this is just completely out of the blue, but I could really see Megan Fox coming out with a celebrity beauty brand. Does Beyonce have a celebrity beauty brand? I don't think so. I think she just has Ivy Park, which is clothing. I could see her doing a beauty brand, and I know a lot of people would buy it because Beyonce is like the queen and a lot of people love her. She's got a very loyal fan base, so I could see that as well. I could also see Nicki Minaj, because she has done the MAC Viva Glam lipsticks. I love Nicki Minaj, so I went out and bought her lipsticks like immediately. I just finished talking about how I don't buy products based on like the celebs, but it wasn't her brand. I knew I loved MAC's lipstick formula and I love Nicki, so I did buy her collab, even though they looked awful on me. I didn't wear either of them. Her Viva Glam lipsticks, I think she came out with. So I could definitely see her, because she is definitely more of an out of the box makeup wearer. She does really really, you know, bright looks. She also is like a soft glam queen. Even maybe Cardi B, now that we're on the female rapper kind of trail. I know her makeup artist, I think her name is Erica La Perla. That was her makeup artist. I'm not sure if she still is now. I don't really keep up with her. I know she spends like 4 hours doing Cardi's makeup, or she did. So yeah, I could definitely see that being a thing. I'd be interested to know who you think is next, because I have a feeling that we're just at the beginning and there's gonna be a lot more to come. And yeah, I think that's all for me today. I don't know, this was just kind of a rambly, fun little video that I wanted to post just to kind of get my thoughts out there. It's just something that's been on my mind recently and I wanted to share it with you guys because it is makeup related. So yeah, that is it from me today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's okay. I just really appreciate you being here. It helps out my channel so very much by you watching, so thank you. Please leave any video requests you may have in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!